All right. Um, I got nothing. Um, that's what I wanted to tell Sylvia is I got nothing. Um, I got a lot of confusion in my head and dullness. When I was saying that to myself, that I got nothing, the thought came to me that, I don't know, Jesus got nothing. He was always talking about He was always talking about the fall. And he was made just like us. He was a receiver. We're made to receive. He was a container. We're made to contain. Another thing that came to me is that we, our faith is not really even our own. The thing we got is a choice, and our flesh is weak. So we've got a weak, feeble choice. And when you're going through it, you feel that feeble weakness. But you got that choice. Last year, Brett was talking and telling his story. And he talked about Lamentations, the 3rd chapter. What a chapter. Jeremiah just lays it out there. And basically saying, God, you've reduced me to nothing. And then 2/3 of the way through, I mean, he just goes through it. And 2/3, 3/4 of the way through the chapter, he says, but I recall, he says, but I remember. And that makes me think God brings it up to him, but he chooses. It also makes me think of James when he says, consider it all joy. It's like a choice. You reckon it, you consider. You gotta, and it's probably gonna be a weak, feeble choice sometimes. Then Jeremiah goes on to say, it's like the Lord told him, I want you to wait quietly. I guess something else that I feel like God's been given to me, something to think about. That 2 Corinthians 3:18 talks about going from glory to glory. A lot of times that just kind of goes over my head. And it's given me the impression it's like you go from glory to glory to glory. But I've been thinking maybe part of that, a perspective on it is I go from glory to glory to glory. And by that I mean God has chosen to make us each so unique, so different. And the universe, I think, stands back and looks at what God has done, and the universe just goes, wow. I think it did that when Jesus was born. The universe just went, then our lives, this unique person, something that, and each of us, that the universe, heaven, gasps. But then it's not just that, but then we go through our life, and every circumstance, everything you go through, your response, that choice, that kind of, I don't know, the beginning of faith, the universe, the heavens, gasps. And the only way God gets to express who he is because he's made each of us unique. Unique in gosh, so many ways. And then he puts us in a life that goes through so many challenges and situations and pain and despair. And then we've got that weak, feeble choice. In the middle of that. And the universe goes, wow. But they're looking at God and going, oh my God. That's glory. That's all God.